Goldberg. Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Figs. We're going to be looking at the best WWE Ultimate Edition. And we can't say UE for 2022 unless if Goldberg is brought up in here. And I also do want to do some honorable mentions. I feel like there was a lot of great Ultimate Edition figures, and this one right here in particular being one of them. Ultimate Edition has been a hot line. It's been doing great. So what did Amazon do? They got a little bit of the smoky. Look at this guy. This guy's lighting up before the video even starts, but keep in mind, there was interchanging options. You could have done this one. You could have done the Screaming Scan. You could have done the whole shebang that WCW had brought with it all. Now, personally, I would have actually preferred the longer shorts look. I think that would have been a better execution because that could have either played for Ruthless Aggression or a current Goldberg, right? It's just a thought, but maybe for future, I think that's something that could easily be thrown down. Everything else, I mean, it is a pretty solid figure, really not much grand slam. It's just the main character that's going to make this figure an absolute must in the list. Now, I'm not Chibata, we got to talk about Michaels as well, you guys. This Shawn Michaels played out several different roles. Like, yes, it was great to get a new generation Michaels to complete the whole roundup as to where they were going this year with that entrance stage and ring, which, you know, we got to bring up to the frame, you guys. It's only right that these two are included right here as a mixed duo, right? Big Diesel, Big Sexy, Kevin Nash. Well, keep in mind, this was Diesel earlier, younger days. Nonetheless, these two came at the perfect time. Now, this Michaels, I actually made several customs. I'm not sure if we've posted them up on the channel yet, but you can make several different gears with this. You could either do a Ruthless Aggression. You can do an Attitude. This red gear that you're seeing underneath the assless chaps was utilized in different styles, but almost in the same identical look to where this figure, once it sells out, you guys, that's going to be a hot seller. Now, this one, exclusive. Only way you could have gotten this, man, was that if you ordered the ring, if you ordered the entrance stage, if you got the whole 9 yards, that was the only way that Diesel was going to come, which sucks, you guys, because if you think about it, this right here is the only big fig that we've gotten with this style of singlet torso, at least in the Ultimate Edition line, which, you know, you could utilize it for different scenarios. And I know I talk about this a lot, but as you guys know, we love making custom fix-ups, and you guys definitely have to stay tuned to the channel. Turn on that notification bell because we have made several different looks with it all. Now, one personally that I wish we would have gotten is Randy Orton, you guys. Drop a like if you would love to see Randy Orton in the Ultimate Edition lineup. This is a bonus figure. I wanted to throw this one in here, mainly due to the fact that this should be a high demand. I feel like for the next call-up, this should be the figure that should be scheduled. I know Series 17 is already in the works, but they haven't talked about Series 18, and I really don't care, bro. If you give us a later Orton, a younger Orton, I just want a damn Orton that's going to fulfill right there that Ultimate Edition lineup. And if you guys are curious, if you guys didn't see the video, first of all, go on the channel. You guys have to check out the content. But yes, easy conversion. This is the most recent Randy Orton that we did end up utilizing on a Macho Man torso. Hey, Macho Man, are you part of the best Ultimate Edition figures for 2022? Well, I think so, you guys. I'm going to tell you why. This one right here, exclusive to Target. Only problem is that this right here, it's going to be a struggle. I mean, I feel like once I've utilized every single Eddie Guerrero in my collection and I've gone through every torso that I need to convert into Ultimate Edition, this guy's the primary game in the name. And if you guys didn't know, long before this figure had come about, that ringside exclusive was nearly next to impossible to get your hands off. Now, Beastie Boy, Brock Lesnar has arrived today for the second go-around. Now, keep in mind, the first go-around that he was released was in Series 4, but they revamped the man. They brought him up to a scale that really we haven't seen quite yet, right? They tuned up the skin tone. They did the butterfly joints, the pinless elbows, all that, plus all the head scans that you did get with it. I feel like this right here, you guys, is definitely going to be a banger without a doubt. Now, keep in mind, I always put my own little touch, but if you guys were curious and you didn't see the figure review, the actual gear under here is the in-ring gear. But we already got something right there for that Ruthless Aggression Lance. Hero Fix, you already made that one. Yeah, but keep in mind, that one was based off the old torso. I think we need to make it with the brand new torso. Now, here it is, you guys. The woman, the lady that needs to bring in the Wyatt fam right here back into play. Now, it's not going to happen. Keep in mind, there's some characters that we can't do, and there's some characters that don't want to do it. And she I mean, I feel like the Fiend, this is like a tune-up that the man needed during the whole run of Bray Wyatt, right? And this was a nice addition, you guys. We got multiple looks. You technically had 2 figures in one. And when you guys talk about Ultimate Edition, you guys, anytime that you can capitalize that execution, I feel like that's definitely a win. That goes the same for the Fiend, you guys. Now, Bray Wyatt, keep in mind, they ended up redoing him. He ended up coming with a new look, which ultimately came out to be almost the same similar look as the very first Ultimate Edition, but with a different mask. So this one had definitely a longer like smile grin to it. It actually came up past the cheek line right there. So again, one that's definitely worth throwing in there with it all. Now the big dog, Roman Reigns. Oh, here is Roman Reigns in Ultimate Edition. Now this is pretty cool because I'll tell you what, the Tribal Chief is the man that should be in this lineup. I would say, again, within the first 5 series. But again, keep in mind, it was all in the works. Everything was in the making. He was on the come up. So there's a lot of excuses why this man was not incorporated earlier on in the series, but nonetheless, an important character. Plus the tattoo, man, like you guys know they were already doing the back tat, so I feel like adding all the additions with the alternate scans, the appropriate look right there with the torso, there's so much, man. The big dog, he is definitely the Tribal Chief in my Ultimate Edition lineup. Now, brother, let's talk about the Hulkster, because Hulk Hogan, how many Hogans did we get? I feel like this year, just in the Ultimate Edition lineup, it's more than we should have, but this one still stands out as the winner. Now, there is some mixed match parts in here. Most of it is still genuine to what the figure is, but at the same time, if you guys wanted to get your hand on this, the only way to do it was with the Amazon exclusive right there. Now, we got also one more Hulkster, brother, but this one was exclusive right there to the San Diego Comic-Con, which Seuss, you know, that was the other figure that was in the set. But the blue gear, you guys, it capitalized on multiple looks. One, obviously, you know, for the gear that they intended to, but 2, if, again, another ringside exclusive that was very hard to get with that, you know, same style of look right there with the American-made blue tights. Yeah, man, that one was pretty rare. So it was cool that Mattel not only did a re-release, not a re-release, a different look, same look, but at the same time, its own style. Now, I don't know if we could definitely throw this one in here, but I feel like this Supreme lineup, it is right there equivalent to the Ultimate Edition. And they haven't made many. I mean, this one was Series 1, and I feel like this man right here, once he does end up finally does land in the WWE Mattel land of it all with the UEs, I feel like that one is going to give it a battle with this one, you guys. I can't wait to put those side by side. The jacket on that one is actually fabric goods. I mean, this one, you still had that alternative option with the Walmart exclusive, but nonetheless, pretty cool to get it. Now, number 1, I know you guys may be surprised like HeroFix. Out of all the damn Ultimate Edition figures that we've gotten this year, you are ranking Jeff Hardy as number 1. Well, again, keep in mind, the very first release for Jeff Hardy, they had botched it horrendously. And not that the torso didn't look good. I mean, it looked good on other characters, but not Jeff Hardy. So, fact that was revamped right there with the Stone Cold style of torso, and just the whole given factor of when the man was departing from WWE. Like, this is crazy, right? Think about it. So you go about 20 years back. This was kind of the look right here, right before he got let go from WWE. And then they end up releasing this figure again. Once again, transition to AEW. There's a lot of innuendos in there, but pretty cool that Jeff Hardy was done up right here in the UE. Again, a lot of great figures. You guys, a lot of figures, just tough to narrow it down. I mean, I feel like we could even do another video separate calling the worst Ultimate Edition. So again, turn on that notification because we got to do that for the elites. We got to do it for the basics. And if you guys want to see it for the customs too, I know you guys enjoy the customs a lot. Drop a like and let me know in the comments if you guys want to see the best customs fix-ups of 2022. Give me your thoughts. Let me know what your favorite Ultimate Edition of figure is. Are you guys glad that some of these were exclusive to retailers such as Amazon? Were you guys happy that you could have just gotten it really anywhere? I know those freaking SDCC exclusives, definitely hard to get your hands off. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Oh, he misses the sweet shit. Spare!